There are many different ways to approach health issues, and this is where the discussion of holistic and conventional healthcare come in. In today's video, I will be explaining the difference between the two so that you can make the best decision when choosing which way you go for your health. First, if you like learning more natural ways to approach your health and health issues, I would love for you to be a part of my community by subscribing to my channel. You can also hit the bell notification so that you know each time I post a video. If you've ever had a health issue, you may know the traditional way healthcare providers approach various ailments. But you may not be aware that there is a whole other side to healthcare called holistic healthcare. More and more Americans are choosing holistic healthcare over conventional healthcare these days. The reason is because more people are waking up to the fact that medications are masking their health issues, as well as causing them to have more side effects. So let's get into the differences between these two types of healthcare so that you can make an informed decision when it's time. Let's first discuss conventional healthcare. This approach is based on modern science and evaluates the human body and its disorders and uses medical treatments that work on larger populations. This basically means that the conventional approach to healthcare is using standardized tests and treatments for every patient based on illness and symptoms. Some common conventional medical treatments are drugs, radiation, and surgery. These conventional ways of treating illness often come with side effects that can sometimes be worse than the original illness or disease. Conventional healthcare is also more likely to be covered by insurance, and this is one of the main reasons people tend to go this route. The good news is insurance companies are recognizing the demand for holistic healthcare and are moving to be more inclusive of it. Another significant difference between conventional healthcare and holistic healthcare is that conventional providers and doctors are easier to access. Conventional doctors are pretty much everywhere and are not hard to find. Again, this is changing as the demand for holistic healthcare is going up. And the last difference between the two that I want to point out is that many times conventional healthcare creates lifelong patients because patients have to keep coming back to get monitored, treated, and given refills for their medications. Okay, now let's switch gears and talk about holistic healthcare. Holistic healthcare is a form of medicine that treats the whole person, not just the physical self, but the emotional, spiritual, and mental aspects as well. This is a more personalized approach to health. Holistic healthcare focuses on both treatment and prevention for ailments. So if a patient comes in with a health issue, the provider will get to the root cause and give natural treatments whenever possible. Many times the health issue is treated and reversed by addressing an environmental issue like stress or diet. Also, a holistic provider will look for imbalances and often recommend a supplement or herb to treat it. Prevention and healing the root cause is the goal of holistic healthcare. Like we talked about earlier, holistic healthcare many times is not covered by insurance and not always accessible. But the good news is many holistic doctors now have the option to see patients virtually, and insurance companies are starting to recognize the demand for holistic healthcare. So hopefully in the near future, we will have a choice between the two forms of healthcare and not have to worry if it will be covered by insurance. And I know I tend to be biased and favor holistic healing because I am a holistic nutritionist, but the truth is I am grateful that we have both forms of healthcare. I definitely use conventional healthcare when needed and believe it saves lives. But I also believe we should not depend on it as much as we do. There is so much we can do to heal in a more natural way without all the drugs and side effects. I think we have gotten to a place where we want the fastest cure possible without considering the long-term effects. And I also realize that the reason many people don't choose holistic treatments is because they don't realize they have a choice, and they also don't have access. But if we start demanding more natural ways of healing, then it will become more common and easier to access. This can be as simple as asking your doctor if there is a more natural treatment instead of giving you a medication. Sometimes it's as easy as a simple lifestyle change or a supplement that will solve the problem instead of being on a medication without an end date. So I hope this video helps you understand conventional and holistic healthcare better, and I hope it helps you make a more informed decision about your health and your healthcare going forward. I would love to know in the comments what your biggest takeaway was. Don't forget to like this video and share it with someone else you think would find it interesting. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.